Hey, welcome to the stream. I randomly felt like playing this game for a little bit, MLB The Show 21 on PS5. Maybe just do a little bit of franchise mode for a little bit, then I'll try to see if I can get into some truck simulator. I was trying to get into Call of Duty, but the servers are down, so I actually couldn't connect. So I was like, oh, that's kind of, you know, crappy. So anyhow, let's just get into this quickly. I'm still trying to practice getting better at the game, even though I've got some all-star players there. Hey, Jack. Oh, here we go.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. Run, motherfucker. Run.
And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
There we go. Oh, we got my man, Frank Thomas.
At the plate,
Fuck around with this guy.
Quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Now, whatever.
And the runner at third will put the
Whatever. Mickey Mantle. He needs no introduction. My goodness, I can't speak tonight.
Mickey Mantle to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Judge looks up.
Adios, muchachos. Oh, you can even see the fan pick it up. Let's play that replay again. Bam! NASA can't even track that shit. Look at that. You can even see the graphics, the fan catching the ball, and then they actually hold it up. I like little pieces of detail like that. Hey.
Cal Ripken. The shortstop. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair.
Forget about it.
Back-to-back home run.
Bam.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning.
And I didn't play around with the sliders. I'm just that good. Or maybe my players are that good. A little bit of both. But yeah, that's fun. Hey, my name is Shit. Hey, Adolfo, how you doing? All right, now watch the rest of the game completely suck. Mike Schmidt, my third baseman. See what I'm saying? I'm going to strike out 2 back-to-back home runs. It's like golf. I got to focus. Yeah, that was shit.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him.
Yeah, who cares? I had 2 back-to-back home runs. Not too bad. Yeah, the servers are down. I mean, I'm okay.
And stepping in,
Oral Hershiser. I'm gonna strike out this bitch.
As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle.
I won't play this too much, by the way. I'm just kind of, like I said, I'm just in a weird mood.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Let's fuck him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Frank Thomas says, "Yeah, out of there, pal."
Batting second.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Man, I really do like baseball. It really is relaxing. I suck at the game, but I like it. This is one of those things I like to do with sports games. Doesn't matter the sport: baseball, basketball, football, soccer, wrestling, hell, skateboarding. Because it's never quite the same. Oh, that was hot garbage. I didn't... Anyways. You got to be careful because in this game, if you tap the ball, you'll fake throw the ball.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back in standing.
I'm watching that son of a bitch.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As he's well
oh, Aaron Judge, he's a bastard. He's always catching my balls. That really sounded bad, but from a baseball standpoint, it makes sense. Hey, Optic, my favorite team, the Yankees are not winning. No? Phil? I just rage quit the show. I'm about to rage quit the baseball. Sorry I missed your stream. It's okay. You didn't miss much. I need to be focused on school. Yeah, that's okay. Let me rage on baseball. Let me tell you why I'm raging in baseball. After I catch the ball. I have played every sports game. Again, skateboarding, wrestling, basketball, soccer, football, all that shit. Okay. Tennis. Okay. Golf. Baseball. Baseball gets put in its own league. Baseball is a very special sport because unlike most sports where you're big, tall, sweaty men are chasing each other, trying to rip each other's balls out of their hands or from between your feet, this one, the opposition is actually throwing you the ball. They're giving it to you. Think about it. In basketball, you ain't going to see LeBron James passing to, somebody else. Can you tell I don't really follow basketball, so I'm not really good, with the names, but they're not going to throw it on purpose to somebody the opposing team. In hockey, you're not going to see somebody from the, Los Angeles Kings purposely pass to someone who's on the New York Rangers. You're going to be trying to tackle that motherfucker to take that shit from him. Baseball is very unique. It's the other way around. It's here. You want the ball? Sure, no problem. Have it. And then when you hit it, you can end up hitting the ball nice, hard, far. But you got a bunch of people just standing there in the fucking field. And if you don't have the right fucking angle, it's too high up, and you hit it directly at one of those guys, they just stand there and they catch your ball. You don't have anybody on your team running around on the field trying to tackle these fuckers. You know how much more interesting baseball would be if you had a little bit of football element in there? And you had maybe two people from your team in the outfield on offense. And when it goes to center field, maybe one of your dudes in the field goes and fucking tackles that guy, just spears him like fucking Roman Reigns from wrestling. You know what I mean? Because there's no challenge. Everybody's out there with you, right? So to me, it's almost like the hardest sports game to play. That probably made no sense what I said, but it did to me. I gotta play Man-Eater. I have played Man-Eater. I've played tennis before. Honestly, I don't have time anything in the morning or afternoon. Because I'm not studying anymore. Right. Right now I have time to do. Sorry. Okay, anyways, let me get into this. Yadier Molina is my catcher. I'm just going to play this a little bit, like I said. And then after that, I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I'm talking about. That was a nice hit. That looked like a solid hit, on time, but I essentially gave the ball back to them. There was no challenge for him. Looks like I took someone out there. So that's why, to me, baseball is the number one hardest sport in the world.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road.
And that's why the game kind of pisses me off. I feel like unless you get a home run, you're fucked. It's like home run or nothing. There's no like in between.
Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all
that
day
sounded
yesterday.
okay.
They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
But again, the way I hit that ball in between right field and center field, that wasn't my skill. It's not like I knew to hit there. It's not like I was able to perfectly time it on purpose to do that. So I feel like there's a lot of luck involved in baseball, maybe? I don't know. I know that in real life you can kind of gauge where you're going to hit. I don't know if you can do that in a video game, though.
On 0-2 here, He doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good
What
pitch
the
right here.
fuck was that? I get 2 home runs back to back and I can't hit the ball. It's so stressful. I hate school, honestly. Only good thing is nothing. Yeah, I never liked school. What are your rate 1 to 10 on him? I think the game is great. I think it's really well made. The animations, the lighting, and all that. It's a very nice jump.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Overall,
Down the third baseline. And nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over.
that kind of shit pisses me off, though. But yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. I might play some American trucks. I'm just not too sure. The moment kind of hit me, and I wanted to. Oh, I just stood there. Oh my god, I was so distracted. I could have caught that.
Down 4-0 already. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well,
Hey,
the key
how's it
for him
going?
on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker
If
changeup
you've
guy,
played
he has
MLB The
succeeded
Show
against his
20
lineup.
or any other MLB The Show and you like baseball, you like how difficult the game is, even on the beginner setting, I say absolutely. The fielding work that they did, it's just smoother. It's crisper, if that makes any sense. It's like eating a sloppy chicken versus eating one that's like put in a nice air fryer and it's got a little bit of sauce on it. The skin's nice and crispy. Still chicken, but that little extra touch makes you eating it a lot more enjoyable. Yes, I'm still hungry. So to me, this is the crispy chicken with the barbecue sauce on it. It's the steak with the mashed potatoes and the gravy. Okay, anyways, that's enough of that.
Now here it comes.
But yeah, overall as a package, I do enjoy it. There's some, of course, things about it that drive me crazy, like how the Road to the Show integration is too much embedded into Diamond Dynasty, and how you have to play an online mode, even though you could play against a CPU to really further progress your ball player. And if you're into that, then I'll almost go as far as saying, I don't know if you should bother. Like right now, the PlayStation servers are down. I can't equip my equipment to get my stat perks, or my stats from, or my perks from my stat cards, whatever, to play the game, because the servers are down. So you need to be connected online for your shit to work, your superpowers that you get. Otherwise, your ball players just default as if he had no equipment. So there's some shit like that in this game that's fucking dumb. And there is no way that you can excuse that. But if you play franchise, you already played Diamond Dynasty, and that doesn't bother you, then yeah. Like me, just the feel of the whole game as a whole, after just recently playing the last year's game, I'm definitely happy I bought the game. Not perfect, but I'm happy I bought it. If you're not up to... Oh, no. I should be. Yeah, see, that looked like a nice hit, but technically that was a garbage hit. You see what I'm saying? Because I just gave him the ball.
Fly ball right down the line and left. On the move is Stanton. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
And I guess that was a half decent, but I feel like a lot of it's luck. That's the part of the game I don't like. What? Come on, I got a home run the last time with this fucker. There we go.
And that's a base hit into center field.
You're playing 2K21 NBA, I gather. I had a sports game on the Commodore 64 that was really fun. I think it was called California Games. I remember that game. I'm gonna charge my phone. Sounds good. Oh, that was a somewhat of a decent. Yeah, but the thing is, if you give it to the guy, then it was a shitty hit. But, you know, when you're taking your stick and you're flicking it and you're looking at where the ball is there some skill to always being able to hit it so it's not a fly ball or a pop-up ball, and you're not just giving it right down the middle or too far to the left or to the right to the fielders, and you're kind of gauging where the ball is and your timing so that you can always go in between the fielders. Is that physically, humanly possible? I know in real baseball it is. But in a video game, can you get that type of accuracy? And if so, well, then that means that, you know, this game has a much higher skill cap than most other sports games, plain and simple. And I'm admitting that I don't like that because I don't have that skill. Like, what the fuck is that? I just gave it to him. Right? That means my timing when I hit the ball was hot garbage. Yeah. I can pitch like nobody's business with the pro stick. Piss on that.
Higashioka is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate.
I'll strike you out, bitch.
Made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the
But just
card turns
the whole, like,
following the base
animation thing, I'm telling you, just it feels much nicer. Mm-hmm.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Popped up. Thomas.
I'm not making that mistake again. There we go. Helps when you actually, you know, pay attention to what you're doing. The last time I just stood there looking at it and I was like, oh yeah, just because it's out doesn't mean I can't catch it.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
That's right. I will take your ass out.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either of
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side.
I hope they add more apocalyptic outfits instead of day 2, yeah. Maybe like a leather jacket reminiscent of Mad Max. Yeah, that would be cool. One sleeve torn up. No, you. Huh? Hi, Tyrone. How's it going? All right, I think this will be the last inning. Then I'll save it and see what I do next.
Swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Flew out.
Come on, I had 2 back-to-back home runs.
Fouled off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Swing and a liner. Hicks.
Terrible hit, technically. I just gave it to him. That's what pisses me off about this game.
Stepping in now, Oral Hershiser. He swings and lines it to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder.
Literally right at him. Or I guess in this case, left at him. Haha. Yeah, that's what's frustrating about baseball.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side.
I just literally showcased what I hate about baseball. You know what I mean? Like, I can actually hit the ball, get some height, get some decent distance, but I'm literally nailing it right at you. So then technically, I might as well have just, you know, struck out. To me, it's no different. Right? It's literally no different. And again, I don't know if there's a skill in the game where if you can read the pitch better and you can time your swing better that you can have a less likely of a chance of having that occur? I don't know. Again, I know in real life you can. In this game, I don't know. No idea. And there would be a shoulder pad made up. Sports were set. Yeah, I wish they had a little bit more customization. I wish you could hold the blade melee weapons in the right hand, because your character's a little bit off to the side, to the left. You do that bullshit camera thing where you're a little bit off center to the left, but then your melee blade is to the left, so it makes you feel like you're even more to the left. But then blunt melee weapons are held in the right hand, so it's like, wow, you're anyways. Just from a visual perspective, that kind of drives me crazy. At least if your character was perfectly centered in the middle of the screen, then I don't give a shit what fucking, you know what I mean, side you're holding the weapon on. It just doesn't make much sense to me. Yeah, no problem. Anyways, I just wanted to play a little bit of that. It says that I have no stubs, but that is because... Hello, Caught. I would like to see you play the Resident Evil demo. Oh, you do? You mean the Maiden one? I mean, I don't mind checking it out. I was kind of tempted to play it. I mean, I still have it. It's just the Maiden demo, though. Like, there's no gameplay. There's not going to be any headshots or anything like that. But at least I get to relive feeling the game with no timer, without being stressed out, and wondering if this is a game I want to buy on PlayStation 5, or if I want to buy it on my 6-year-old potato because of mouse and keyboard. I would like... Oh, yeah, you've already said that. Caught in 16K. What you playing next? Hey, Mel, how's it going? See, the thing is, Caught in 16K is... That's not trolling. That's not being edgy or funny. It's not pissing me off. You're not getting under my skin. You're just being a disgusting fuck that a word in the dictionary in any language on the planet doesn't properly describe what you are. Literally. I'm sure you're being honest, and I'm being honest with you as well, that there's just, like I speak multiple languages and I can't find the right word that properly describes what you are. Like I said, maybe you survived an abortion, you didn't fully, develop properly in the head, and you think that kind of behavior is funny, it's edgy, it's catchy, it's going to make your bros think it's funny, but it's not. Who decides to, draw the line as to what you can joke about and can't joke about? I'm about freedom of speech and all that kind of stuff, and I hate censorship. But that topic right there, that is like what I call no man's land. I don't fucking care what side you're on politically, religiously, and all that shit. But that dude, what he confessed to doing, same thing with Jarrett, the Subway guy, it's just not funny. It really isn't. So hopefully you got something out of it, because, I definitely didn't. So, yeah. That's all I'm saying to that. And let them keep coming. That's the thing. They think that they're bothering me. If I was so bothered by it, I would either rage or yell, But the fact that I'm taking a moment to address it, All right, let's do this. Another guy came in. It's probably the same guy as earlier. He's saying he likes that pedo YouTuber that got caught recently. Yeah. To put it lightly, he was caught meeting up with underage kids and shit like that. Whether or not he did anything with them, I don't know. That's not the point. He purposely went out and looked for people that were younger. Yeah, yeah. But like I said, it's not even funny. That's the thing. I'm all about, like, some edgy jokes and stuff like that. But that topic of conversation to me is just that place you don't touch that. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing, but from the last time that I played, I do remember a few things. Seems like I'm able to get a little bit used to the controls. Remember, I was complaining the last time about the controls with the controller. And I seem to be doing okay, so I know that I gotta go in that room. That I remember. I gotta grab the key from him. First thing I gotta do is grab the... I almost called it the Colt Butters. The bolt cutters. Holy cow. Had a dyslexic moment there. I don't remember... It's in someone's cell. Just bear with me here. The first part always kind of messes me up. Because there's a pair of bolt cutters inside a person. And you have to reef it from them. And I always forget where it is, because every room looks the same. Everything's just, like, really dark. No, that's not it. Let me look on this side. No, that's the part I have to go to after. I don't remember it taking this long. Dank Night is... I won't say it. No. This is just someone that wanted to see me play the maiden demo. Colt Butter. Don't get me started. Bolt cutters. That's how my brain works. Anyways, what are you playing at the moment? Resident Evil Village maiden demo. Just to kind of get used to the controls with the controller, because I don't know if I want to buy it on PlayStation 5 or if I want to buy it on PC. And I'm really struggling at finding those stupid bolt cutters. Like, I mean, I've done this. I just did this a few days ago. There was a person. They were laying there on the ground. And you could see it as clear as day. Oh, there. I swear that wasn't there a moment ago. Yeah, I heard of Pro Jared, but he was falsely accused, though. I like Pro Jared. He's into some, stuff, but not the stuff that he was accused of. I remember there was a whole, thing on that, and it was pretty nasty, and it almost ruined his reputation forever. And then it came out that he was like basically framed. It was all bullshit. Or at least so I was told. It's not like I know the guy. I know there was a reason to have to be in here. I mean, we cut... I remember being in here the last time. I just don't remember if there was a reason to actually be here or not. Because now we're looking for a... I almost said toothpick. We're looking for a lockpick. My goodness, what's wrong with my brain today? So that we can get out of that door. This should have taken like 15 seconds, and it's turned into a... I almost had a heart attack there. There's a warrant on the rapper Little Mossy... Oh boy, really? I don't know who Salamander Doe is. I remember the Pro Jared incident. I always thought that guy looked weird. Yeah, I mean, I look weird too, but I get what you're saying. try and speed this up. Not something I'm really good at doing. I don't know why I always get creeped out here, like is something coming to get me? I like how the flashlight just automatically does that. This part, from what I remember, is pretty straightforward. There's just not much to it. Yeah, the whole setting of this game I like a lot more. Again, I don't think there's supposed to be anything anywhere else in here. Yeah, it's not perfect with the controller compared to mouse keyboard. The fuck? Mouse keyboard, but it's pretty damn good. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta go through here. Almost forgot. You like Pro Jared? Because like I said, I think it was proven that he was falsely accused. There was a time in Odyssey where for some reason enemies could one-shot me, and it took me 2 minutes of purely hitting them to kill them. Yet I had great stats in hell. Well, I guess not that great. But yeah, this game looks awesome. It's going to be fun to play. I'll probably end up streaming it when it comes out in about just a little over a week. Wow. But it's going to be rough. And I'm going to have to focus on making some guides too, and kind of like what I did with Resident Evil 2 Remake. I really went hog wild on that game, playing it so that I had everything memorized. Now it's to the point where if I play the game again, I would have to re-watch my own videos so that I know what to do. For some of the combination locks and all that, right? Like there's no way for me to remember all of that. So there's the necklace there. They were the same level as you? Then I don't know. Okay, so I just came out of there. Right. Yeah, I don't remember what to do here. I know I have to grab a ring, put it in the door. I know that's the thing. For here, I gotta grab that ring. Just don't remember where it was. Not in there. No, not this again. I just don't remember where the fuck it is. I forget if I have to go down first or not. Yeah, I don't remember where the ring was. And I know that you eventually exit out of here once you go in that room. And I know that you gotta grab... Oh, that is where the ring is. Oh, I don't remember it being in there. Okay. Obviously, that's scripted. Once you grab the ring, she's there. Even if she sees you, though, she doesn't attack you. Oh, fuck that. Oh, that was creepy. What? What do you mean I can't... Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember now. Gotta look at the eye. Yeah. Whatever. Same fucking thing. You mean this? No, it's all the same. The game is static. On hard mode, the rumor is that it'll be randomized. Thought there was something in there. Bingo. I'm not sure if I like the new direction of Resident Evil's going. It looks fun, but I prefer what they did with Resident Evil 2 Remaster. Oh, yeah. And the approach they took with the older games. Yeah. No, I get you.
I'm watching you. I won't last until dinner. How's it feel? So we finally meet.
Freddy Krueger's wife. Right there. But no, I like playing the demo because I like getting the muscle memory in for getting used to playing with a controller versus mouse and keyboard. Because nothing beats mouse and keyboard. But if you can get the right sensitivity and the proper dead zone, oh man, you can make a first-person game with a controller feel really, really good. And this one feels really good. Whereas like Minecraft feels really, really good. Minecraft has tighter controls. It feels smoother than this, but you know, it's still really good. And for the fact that my PS5 is new and my PC isn't, but it's got the mouse and keyboard, right? That's kind of like where I am on the fence. No, I don't think it is. Well, I mean, it might be on hard. It might not be on the hardest difficulty. Did you just play the demo to see that? Yeah. Yeah, I play the demo every now and again to kind of get a feel for it. Because there's no timer on it. You can infinitely play this demo. Whereas like the village demo, the castle demo, they're on a timer and all this bullshit. No, I didn't play the demo to see that. I just played the demo to showcase it because I kind of felt like playing it again. And someone said they wanted to see it, and I was already in the mood to kind of play it anyways. 7 o'clock. Oh, boy. Oh, I probably won't be around much longer because, I mean, I've already streamed for like an hour and some right earlier. And I'm already on 40 minutes right now. Oh, boy, oh, boy. I'm debating on what to do. If I want to play American Truck Simulator for a few minutes, or if I want to just call it the night. Because I got to take up my My steering wheel. Let me figure out a few things here. Yeah, just give me a second because my steering wheel's on the ground and all that shit. I don't know if I want to bother with that. And I have to move my keyboard because I was originally going to play Call of Duty on the PS5 with my mouse and keyboard. But then the servers were down, so I got into baseball instead because franchise mode doesn't require an internet connection to play, but Road to the Show does. Another reason why it's fucking stupid to require an internet connection to play a single player game. Like, how can you defend that? Road to the Show is not a co-op mode. Road to the Show is not a competitive online mode. It's a single player mode that requires a persistent internet connection for your stats on your ball player to work. What? That shit is fucking insane. That's just, the reality of it. All right. Let me do this really quick. I got to grab my steering wheel first though. So you'll have to bear with me for a minute. I only put it on the ground because it's quick connect anyways, right? And if I'm not going to be playing during the day when I'm typing, I don't need a big steering wheel in front of me. That looks about right. I love that the steering wheel is so easy to dismantle. It's like two buttons, just pshoom, and that's it. If Bumblebee turns into a car in your truck, truck simulator is all I call it tumble. Yeah. For real. All right. I should be good. Maybe just for a few minutes, like I said. I'm not too sure how long I want to play this. I don't have too much longer. I mean, I technically do. I don't want to. Remember, like I said, I go to bed early, and I do like to have some quiet time where I do some Call of Duty on my own on my PC because the game just runs so damn smooth. The mouse is just a little bit better with the software running on your computer. Again, you can't run, the Razer software or any software for your mouse in a game, right? Game upgraded to a new version. That's just a small update. I better not have any issues, or I ain't playing this shit. Game change detected. To avoid game save compatibility problems due to changes in the game world, any unfinished deliveries were canceled with no penalty for you. Well, boo-hoo. So that's the truck that I normally drive sometimes. It's an international. But I want to go to Truck Manager. Kenworth. Yeah, let's get into that one. Drive it. You went toe-to-toe with Scorpion and lived without a V. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I did. It was pretty sweet, not gonna lie. So this is my Kenworth W900, one of my favorite trucks in the whole entire world. Kind of painted around what I would do in real life with this truck. If I had, 50, 60,000 US dollars, I would probably buy one of those. Get my license and just to say that I have it because I'm a weirdo like that. Hey, it's a lot cheaper than a Lamborghini, okay? It wouldn't be my daily, everyday truck, but I would have it. Okay, let's see if I can get into a little bit of action here. Not too much action, but a little bit. Jump market. I'm going to have to do the thing where I hire some people too to work for me. But I don't feel like setting that up right now. Ooh, chemicals. Those are just regular trailers. Nothing too exciting about that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like these ones when you're transporting a vehicle for some reason. I don't know why, but I kind of... Yeah, let's do that one. Just because, I don't know, I can. At least I'll get into the process of getting to it. Yeah, you can. You can paint your truck. Why did I do that? When I can cheat and do this. Oh man, I love this game. That's right. Make way for me. Yeah, I have a custom paint job on it right now. Oh, I love this truck. Kenworth W900. An oldie, but a goodie. You little bastard. You were in the way. We have a little ways to go, it seems. 39 kilometers to even go and pick up the job to begin with. There's a Mustang in front of us. So relaxing, this game. It's like my World of Warcraft, like I said. I can just do this forever. Even though it's the same old shit, just driving up and down roads. Carrying a trailer. Delivering it here. Going over there. I just never tire of it. Oh no, I can't do it like that. At that point, I would have to customize the skin. So the skin that I have on that truck, it's like it's preset. It's like a pre-built skin. I would have to custom my own. And I'm not that good. This truck hauls some serious ass. Holy cow, that was a major jump. Whoa. Kind of driving a little sporadic there, because... Well, just because I can. I've been in one of these trucks before, by the way. I've driven a similar truck to that, but it was in the form of a dump truck, because I've driven a dump truck. And a dump truck can be the same as this truck, right? Sometimes people don't think about that. Yes, I know the light's red. But it's a video game. When I'm on my own, I play legit. Optimus Grime. Yep. Let's pick up the job. Yep, there it is. We'll grab that one. It's got a GPS tracker. It's back there. All right. This should be fun. There we go. We got it loaded. Very nice. There we go. It's a long-ass trailer. Now I can really feel the weight that I'm carrying. This is like pretty sweet. The only thing I forget again of my hotkeys is the top ones for this, right? Yeah, that's like that. That's for the middle one. Oh, I see. Okay, the middle one is the high beams. Except I can't tell that the lights are on. Unless I look outside. Because it's gonna get dark soon anyways. Punk drives the truck. Yeah. Fuck it. No one's gonna drive into me. No one's coming. Nice turn. I mean, the cops wouldn't be too happy, but I don't really care. It's almost 7 o'clock in the game in Arizona. I love when the sun goes down a little bit, but I do like to hit those truck stops so that I can fast forward the time. Beautiful turn. Unlike yesterday when I spun that Cadillac Escalade and it did like a full 360 in the middle of the interstate. That was fun. Yeah, so I'll just do this for a couple of minutes, then I'll save the game. And I will head off. Literally, in probably just like a couple of minutes there. I am getting a bit tired. Oh, I'm on 4 hours of sleep. Yeah, completely forgot. I've been up since like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday. So yeah, that's another reason why I'm really tired. But I love this custom steering wheel. We got Slowpoke here. I guess I should stay here. Ah, so relaxing. I don't even know how many people are in here. I can't tell if there's 2 or 10. See what happened? That's what happens. Okay, 5 people. That's what I kind of figured. I just wasn't sure. Almost got fucked up. Sometimes this game is not as good to look at. The chat, that is, while I'm driving. Whereas when I do a regular upload and I treat this like a trucker vlog, drive with me across the country, I'm obviously not looking at a second screen. I'm just kind of narrating to myself. Makes it a lot easier, right? When it's a live stream, it's different because I have to look at the chat. But yeah, this steering wheel has to be one of the best purchases I have ever made. Definitely. See, again, I saw what you typed there, but I had to kind of... I didn't quite get the full message. I'll look at it in a moment. I am going a little fast with the trailer that I got. I got up a full 4 hours earlier. You've been up since like 10 o'clock last night? Usually you don't get up till around... Oh, okay. Hey, Slippin' Jimmy. How's it going? Really don't want to screw this up. And not too bad. How have you been? A game I really like that has a simple concept. Oh, Death Stranding. Yeah. Amazon delivery simulator. I live streamed Death Stranding when it first came out. That was one of the first times I ever live streamed. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's all good. Like I said, there's a lot of people that used to be here, they're gone. Now there's a couple of new faces, and it gets cycled out. It's like I said before, my streams aren't for everyone. You know, I've had people tell me, your streams aren't my thing, man. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Then don't come. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's that simple. I get it, I'm not your typical streamer. I'll drive a truck, then the next moment I'm playing baseball, then I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm kind of all over the place, but ultimately, I am having fun. want that car to move it. But yeah, when it gets dark in this game, it's pretty nice to see that transition because of all the lighting. It's really, really well done. And it's a little bit more challenging too at night. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Oh yeah, it's already been a few minutes because like I said, I am like super tired. Yeah, let me first start off by at least saving my game. That's a very important thing. Change your title to what you're playing so people know? Nah, fuck that. My streams aren't really about the game I'm playing. It's more about the chatting and stuff like that, and that's why in the title it says appropriately when I don't know what I'm gonna do. Mainly chatting and playing some random games, so if that bothers somebody, hey, cool. No hard feelings. You know what I mean? It's, I usually put in the game description the first game I'm playing. But I'm not going to keep changing it every time I swap out games. I mean, I don't do it too often. I always play the same, few games, right? I always juggle between the same 3 or 4 games. Basically, yeah, and they are on the channel. I may have to watch them. Who's on the channel? I'm so confused. I believe the first stream I popped up in was Watch Dogs Legion stream. I haven't watched any YouTube lately. I got an Xbox and I play that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I generally don't watch YouTube anymore either. Well, I mean, since I've been YouTubing myself. I was around for a while, but only recently started chatting. Yeah. I think during a WoW Battleground was my first chat here. Yeah. Yeah. It's, anyways, let me play for like another minute or two. I know I keep saying that, but... And then I'm going to call it quit. Because don't forget, this is my second stream today. I'm not supposed to do that. But I got my VIPs in here. So I was like, well, whatever. Let's just do it. Because remember, my main focus of my channel is not live streaming. It's essentially gaming news. This channel is turned into a gaming news channel with some first impression, vague reviews and thoughts on what I think of games that I buy, and then tutorials and guides. I'll watch other people's 17-minute videos on how to do something, and I'll condense it into a 4-minute video. And then I'll have hundreds of thousands of views on some of my most successful videos, and then I'll just have a bunch of people thank me as to, how I kept it simple and to the point, and how I kept the rambling for the end of the video. I'm like, that's how it's supposed to be. I'm changing the game. People come in, I don't even say, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you did. I flick on the camera. So, what you want to do, you want to go over here. Then you want to click on that button. Then you go here and you do that. Now you're set to go. By the way, hello and welcome to the channel. If you happen to have liked this video, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up, right? You don't open up with, make sure you turn on it. I'll make sure I stick my foot in your fucking ass. It's because time is precious. People want a quick answer, right? They don't need the whole song and dance. If you helped out someone and you didn't waste their goddamn time, you're not going to need to remind them to subscribe to your channel. They will do it. Right? I got almost 15,000 subscribers. You think I had to ask people to subscribe to my channel? A lot of people do that just to show support and appreciation. So that's what I tend to try and stick to as much as I can. Obviously, that's not always easy. Sometimes a video requires a bit of a longer explanation. And sometimes people don't know this, but I end up remaking the same 5 or 10 minute video almost 6-7 times. There goes almost an hour and a half. Just so I can pick and choose between the different videos that I made. Which one did I feel was the best explained, even if it means I might have to upload a variant of my own video that might be 3 minutes longer. If I can justify the extra, time that I spent talking. Whose channel? But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. There's a few people chatting, which is cool. We'll just chat for a quick minute, and then that'll be it. Plus, I hate wearing fucking glasses. Fuck that shit. I ain't blind. I can see 720p, 1080p, but the spectacles give me 4K. 4K vision. I'm not resting till this is over. I enjoy watching you play. Well, thank you. That's good, because not a lot of people do. Hence the amount of people in my live streams. But again, I have fun. I'd like to see your channel grow. Well, my channel is growing. But to be humble and real, what's not growing are the live streams. But, it happens. You can't just do, everything based around money. Like, yeah, I'm on disability and I'm trying to get off the system, and I'm more than halfway there to supporting myself fully 100% from YouTube alone. And that is such an incredible feeling. And I work on that. That's my first priority. Again, the live streams, let's be real, I've been doing this for a year now, like the live stream part, like clockwork every single day, like a full-time job. It's not going anywhere. But I'm kind of okay with that, because what I want out of a live stream, I mean, obviously, apart from the obvious, but that's not working, but my channel is providing that for me, is just getting to chat with a couple of people, hang out. I don't need thousands of people in here. I wouldn't be able to do all the back and forth chatting. The first stream I chatted in was Ghost. I mean, you could see right now, this is a small stream. This is like a pissant stream. And even here, sometimes it can be hard to keep up with the chat, and I got to stop and pause my game just to kind of get caught up. I watched a few of your latest Avenger Update videos. That was my first time watching you, and all those were really helpful. Oh, thank you. I love how the mirrors are almost pitch black in the dark. Yeah. Think I found the Death Stranding streams. I'm going to watch them later. Love that game. Yeah, it's a good game. I like it. I mean, I got a little tired of it, but for what it was and what it did, it was pretty good. YouTube's a dying platform, I think. Well, I mean, there's that, and there's two people today. It's probably the same guy. A guy came in mimicking that dude. You know what I mean? There's people like him. There's people like Wings of Redemption that are unappreciative, terrible people. And I can be honest, they're more successful than I could probably even dream of. I mean, I've dreamt where I was really successful, but I wasn't that successful. Like it's wild. Over 4K subs, not that far from 15K. Yeah, I'm on my way. I mean, my channel has kind of plummeted a bit this year. During the pandemic last year, which was my second year on YouTube. This Halloween will be my third year on YouTube already. At one point, I was getting almost 1,000 subs a month. I was getting, like about 1,000 subs a month. Now I'm down to like 500-600 subs a month. So it's been chopped in half. My views kind of chopped in half. I was making about, $1,100 a month. Now I'm down to about 500-600. Hey, it's better than nothing. But fuck, I was kind of hoping to progress, not regress. But then I try to look at it the other way and go, well, do I want a goose egg or $600? And I'm like, I want my $600. And I've never made, I don't think, ever under like $1,000. So, and that's been consistent because I've only been monetized for 2 years. And so, I mean, it's been pretty damn good. I have to admit, I just wish it kind of, you know what I mean? Picked up a little bit more, because I do watch other people that have been around about as long as I have. And they're already at 50, 60, 70,000 subs. And I'm at like barely 15 subs. So it's like, damn it. But I'm a different kind of channel. Everybody's personalities are different. Some people just play the one game and they'll grow quicker because then you know what you're going to get out of that person. So their subscriber to view ratio is a lot better than mine. Don't forget, I have almost 15,000 subscribers, but 90% of those subscribers subscribe to me just because I helped them out in this one-off video. They're like, hey man, you helped me out with this. I subscribed. You helped me out with Generation Zero. I subscribed. Well, now I'm playing American Truck Simulator. What am I doing in here that's helping you with your Generation Zero game? Nothing. And so just because you're showing support and you know what I mean, that doesn't mean you're going to follow my every fucking step of the way, nor do I expect people to do that. But that is the reason why my subscriber count is so low. A lot of these big YouTubers, don't forget, they started off doing tips and guides and shit. Then once you start packing like close to 100K, if you get there, then you can kind of switch and be like, fuck this, I don't want to be spending all day trying to find this little tip for this game. By the time you put it out, the game's almost irrelevant. The easy way out is just to play random games and do nothing but just play them and talk. But 2.5 years into my YouTube journey, and I'm still only getting 20, 25 views per video on those kinds of, videos that I upload. They're just not something that people want to see, no matter what, right? Now, if I had 300,000-400,000 subscribers, yeah, maybe that number would be a little bit higher. But there's no doubt that the game updates, the gaming news, the things that people can actually walk away with something useful other than just hearing me flap my gums for an hour. Go figure, those are the videos that make me money every month, right? EDP is the most disgusting. Yes, he is. I didn't even know who EDP was before. Yeah, exactly, and I didn't either. Me neither, but I watched some videos and talk about him. Yeah. Next goal, 30K. Well, next goal, honestly, is not even a subscriber number. My next goal is to fine-tune a little bit more of a direction on my channel, which I just kind of started doing. I'm uploading a little bit less gameplay footage, except for first impression videos like MLB The Show just came out. So naturally, I got a couple of, videos showcasing that because it kind of helps show off the game. But I'm definitely not going to do like a 50 video series where I do like my entire playthrough of the game. Because honestly, it's a waste of time. I could talk about the game and get more views than me actually playing the game. Do you know how fucked up that is? I could just sit here and rant about a game. Like I did with Days Gone. I talked about Days Gone 2 and how it got canceled. Just a random out of the blue video. I got almost 1,000 views on it. But when I'm playing Days Gone, I get 20 or 25 views. And those videos take me like a couple of hours to make. The rambling videos are done within 10 minutes. You want to work for 10 minutes to get 1,000 views or work for 2 hours only get 20. So I'm, call me a sellout. I'm going where the fucking money is, where the views are, to where people want to see that shit. You think I enjoy narrating patch notes? No, it's not really that fun. I'd rather play the fucking game, but most people already have the game. And the older a game gets, the more people know about it. They don't need to see you play it. Oh, new Game Plus just came out. Oh, there's a new outfit. That people want to know, right? Because that can be interesting. Anyways, I'm just rambling on about nothing right now. Oh, there are grosser people. Oh, yeah. I've been watching from the start of your generation. Whoops. See what I mean? I can't even keep up with the chat. That has got to be over a year ago. I would just like to see a few more people. Oh, well, I mean, I'm not going to deny it. I mean, I would love to. I would love that too. If I could get thousands of people in my stream, which will never happen, but if I could, and I was making a shit ton of money, and I couldn't really do much back and forth chatting like I'm doing now, I'm not going to lie, from a survival standpoint, I would enjoy that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to deny that, right? Like, as much as I love this, ultimately, it's not paying the bills, right? I make about 5 cents an hour streaming. That's my revenue per stream. So when I stream on the weekends, like up to 8 hours on a Saturday and Sunday, I'm lucky if I even make 50 cents. You know, like the rapper 50 Cent, I'm 50 Cent because that's all I'm worth, per day when I stream. Shit happens, I guess. I started watching during the Skater XL videos, and I haven't forgotten about that game either. But I believe I saw some of your Red Dead Redemption ones before that. I saw your ancestors. Yeah, Humankind Odyssey. Yeah, relationships. Oh, yeah, a lot of people commented on that because not a lot of people were playing that game. It was a little bit convoluted, and I felt comfortable sharing that information as to how to make it a little bit easier and what to look out for. Those are the hardest kinds of videos to make, but that's how I've made all the very small financial success that I've made on YouTube so far. It's all the how do you edit your NBA 2K lineup? How do you add the minutes to your players that you actually put in your lineup so you can actually play as those players? The Hitman 2 Legacy Pack, how do you redeem it? That video alone made me $400. How do you download games while your Xbox One is turned off? I've made almost $1,000 off that video alone. It's over 250,000 views. What can you do when you play Call of Duty offline? Literally, those are the kinds of videos that literally get hundreds of thousands of views. They get views all the time, all the time. And that's why residually, I keep making as much money as I do every month, despite my average everyday video making me literally nickels per video. Right? I consider myself like a one-hit wonder. It's like being known for that one song and nothing else, but that one song is so freaking successful that it can literally carry you and support you financially. You can get ridiculed all you want. Oh, you're just a one-hit wonder, but you're still making it. You're still making bank. You're making a living off of that, one song. For the lack of a better term, that's essentially what I've become on YouTube. It sucks, but it's the reality. So all I can do is just keep going, keep going. It's a numbers game. I haven't had a real successful video in close to, oh fuck, 7, 8 months. It's kind of scary. I'm looking for that next big thing, Otherwise, the money will just keep dropping. And that's why I was making $1,000 a month and now I'm only making 500 or 600. That's a huge drop, right? But that's because I have to find more focus, more direction on my channel. And that's why I think American Truck Simulator doing like those vlogging travel uploads, which are actually doing not too bad, considering I'll keep doing those and a few other games that I'll always go back to, but I'll still keep doing, oh, a new game came out. Let me spend the 80, $90 and talk about it for a bit and see if it's worth your dollar. Even though those videos don't do well, I'll still keep doing them for consistency's sake. And, yeah, I mean, it can only kind of get better, as time goes on. So, I mean, you could just talk about American Truck Simulator, but you don't. But you don't just do that. You actually put. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Even 50 in the chat would be a start. Yeah, I mean that kind of was my first big goal was to average 50. At one point, I used to be close to 20 almost. I had like 12, 15, 16 when I used to stream later at night, but I decided to start going to bed much earlier, waking up earlier, exercising and all that shit. And then I started streaming at different times, being consistent though. But that dropped my number dramatically, and some of my regulars, they no longer can make it when I'm streaming, but they sometimes watch my playbacks after, which is kind of cool, even if it's just a few people here and there. It adds up, right? But yeah, I mean, ultimately, the most important thing is, am I enjoying doing this? And I am. It's mentally draining because, it's still a lot of time that you're putting aside to do something to get such a small in return. But I'm just being patient and I'm being stubborn. I'm not willing to, to give up. Fuck that. I mean, I've made it this far, even though it's not really that far. There's no, backing out of this. It's because people are looking to troubleshoot very specific issues that nobody else seems to have answers to, right? For example, you have figured out how to upload custom gear. Yeah, and there wasn't a lot of people talking about it, right? Play guitar while playing Call of Duty. I have a hard time reading the chat while I play Call of Duty. Now you want me to play guitar with what? My feet? I found the other tutorials unnecessarily confusing or they just didn't work. Yeah. MTV has just turned now this and BuzzFeed apparently. I used to watch MTV when it was music videos. But anyhow, holy cow, am I past my time? Whatever. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to work on this year now. Is finding a few go-to games that I'm always gonna fall back onto, literally. American Truck Simulator, Skater XL, the sports game, maybe WoW and Call of Duty. There's a little bit of a mix there, a little bit of a theme. Stick to that. Maybe for uploads, narrow down that list a bit more. Like I'll never upload random footage of Call of Duty. To me it's useless. Unless I did like a montage of like headshots or something like that, Videos like that can be okay. Skater XL, American Truck Simulator, maybe some sports games I could see doing like some series of, right? And just keep uploading them, just stick with it. Bound to get some subscribers from it, and then bound to get maybe some more views on it. Like American Truck Simulator is my most successful regular uploaded video for just a random game where I just chat to myself while I drive. I'll get almost quadruple the amount of views from that game alone than any other game I've ever played. So that's when I was like, maybe I could be onto something there. Still do all the other stuff because I cover game updates, gaming news, things that are relevant, valuable information I'd like to think that people can walk away with rather than just giving them shit. You watching me play Skater XL isn't going to improve your gameplay. If I start explaining how I do certain moves, now it's like a tutorial, right? So again, just playing Skater XL, that could almost be like a waste of time. But I know I'm kind of overthinking it. It's because there's only 24 hours in a day, and I'm trying to balance my time efficiently. But yeah, I'm on 4 hours of sleep. I'm probably not even making much sense. Like I said, I've been up since 2 a.m. yesterday. Nothing. Or, now that I think of it, I'm afraid Ubisoft is just going to make Basim's outfit a white version of the Magister's robe. I've played some retro games here and there. But I also have that thing where even if there's a popular game a lot of people would want to see, if I absolutely loathe the game or just am not into it, I'd rather stream an unpopular game, but that I'm at least enthusiastic about, if that makes sense, than streaming something popular that everybody wants to see if I'm just going to be a miserable fuck while I'm playing the game. But yeah, it's definitely not a bad idea because retro games, again, there's a huge niche for that. There's a retro wrestling game, as a matter of fact, because I'm a wrestling fanatic. And I bought a Switch game not long ago that's supposed to be a successor to WrestleFest. Who knows? Maybe I'll play that tomorrow. Yeah, because I've been wanting to show off that game a little bit. It's difficult, though. That's the problem. Sometimes I shy away from playing a game I absolutely suck at. But maybe I could check that out tomorrow, because I do have a Switch as well, so yeah. I feel more connected with you when watching you play Truck Simulator. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's why I kind of like doing the live. I mean, I know I could have played a bit more, but I mean, I am really tired. The live streams are quite different. I can easily get 100 views a live stream, whereas I can only get usually, like I said, 20 views if I'm just doing an upload. Because it's that whole like live in the moment, right? And that could be exciting so long as the person you're conversing with is, remotely exciting. Otherwise, it doesn't matter if they're live. It's like, who the fuck's this guy? Adios. But yeah, the live thing is definitely appealing. But yeah. What retro games do you like, Rambo? What are some examples of retro games you're thinking? Because to me, there's two different types. There's the real retro games, like the actual originals from the 80s and 90s, or new games that have come out that are in retro style. Kind of like that wrestling game I was talking about. That would be a good idea. Nobody plays retro. Right. Which I think we talked about that the other day. I played that back in 1991, 1992 when it came out. It was called Out of This World. Yeah. And I played it on a 486 DX4 computer. I believe it was. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank. And, not a bad game, just, not quite my cup of tea. But and games like, fuck, I just bought another game not long ago and I didn't even play it much. I got so cooped up into other shit. But like, Animal Crossing, those kinds of games, like those Nintendo farming life simulator games, I like those too. They could be very slow at times, but there's a niche for that as well. There's a niche for everything. Yeah, it's a hard game. That's the thing. Like American Truck Simulator, if I were to residually, like continuously upload content for that game, talk about it, maybe give a few pointers here and there if I ever come up with any, I could probably grow a small, little following again with American Truck Simulator. But again, then I start going and playing Skater XL. That doesn't mean everybody that's subscribed to me and like my American Truck Simulator uploads, that doesn't mean they're going to watch my Skater XL shit. You see what I mean? So I kind of spread myself out a bit. But then again, and I've said this before, video game reviewers are the epitome of spreading yourself out thin. No two videos are about the same game. Every video you pump out is just a review of a game. Yet those people don't have a problem getting the same amount of consecutive views per their videos, right? So I'm kind of doing the same thing, but instead of reviewing, I try to do a small 5 to 10 video segment or series of a game to give enough footage for people to kind of check out and see, how the game looks, feels. Naturally, I talk about the game, things I like, things I don't like. It's not quite a review because those are like well thought out, precise, relatively short videos. I can't do those. I'd love to just do video game reviews. Here's the game, talk about it once. Where's my 250,000 views? I'd love to do that shit. Having to play a game for hours on end and find something to talk about while you're playing that game for all that time, that can be difficult as well. And then giving a reason for people to even want to come and see you play that shit. Right? That's not an easy thing to do. Spyro, perhaps, the remastered version. Medieval. Oh, yeah, Medieval's pretty cool. I remember that. Yeah. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by. I'm getting like I feel like I'm going to faint. I need to literally go to bed for the night. But I'm probably going to end up being on my Switch for a bit while I watch South Park because that's my nightly ritual. Probably watch a bit of Seinfeld as well. But yeah, thanks for stopping by for whoever is left in here. Oh, yeah. This game is fun. And I should be around tomorrow, as always. Usually between the whole 5 and 6 o'clock Eastern time. Not too sure what I'll be doing tomorrow. It's probably going to be the same old set of shit I've been doing. Probably play a bit more of this now that my interest in the game has arisen again, because I hadn't played it in a couple of months there. And my WoW subscription's ending in a couple of days. I might briefly play that tomorrow. I don't know. But this I want to play more tomorrow. When I get a new computer that can run this game, I want to play Valheim, because I do own Valheim. I can't play it. I know it's funny, because I could play Call of Duty, Cold War, ultra settings, 60 FPS when I'm not streaming. I could play Red Dead Redemption 2 on medium-high settings with some ultra settings at 60 FPS, rock solid. But I can't play fucking Valheim? Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Same thing with State of Decay 2. Fucking hell. But, yeah. So American Truck Simulator tomorrow. Maybe some Call of Duty, because that tends to be a game that most people, I think, enjoy. And Skater XL. Yeah. Probably be that shit. I might even play some more baseball again, because it's still, relatively new, and I'm still very much, like, fresh and excited about it. And even though it frustrates me a little bit, I would like to practice to get better. It would be nice to see if I can kind of read the pitches a little bit better and kind of fine tune where I'm hitting the ball. That's not going to happen if I never play the game, right? So, but yeah. Anyhow, maybe I shall see. Hey, no problem, Rambo. It's a good thing South Park hasn't burnt out and they may never. Yet some stupid bloke said there will only be a few more seasons left. I mean, it's possible that they're going to run out of shit to say. I have it on repeat. I started all the way back from the first episode, first season, because I used to watch South Park when it first came out in 97. And, oh man, when that first came out, that was revolutionary. That was like, ooh, pretty sweet. Now I'm on season 10 or 11, and I just started back up again the series like a month ago. Kind of shows you how much South Park I watch every night. I hope it comes to consoles. It's way more enjoyable than. Oh, I love Farming Simulator, but yeah, Trucking Simulator to me is more enjoyable than Farming Simulator. Only because it's a little bit more direct. There's like less to do in a way, like less multiple little things to do. So I find it more enjoyable that way. If I'm focused on my own, well rested, and I'm not streaming, I don't mind playing like a farming simulator game. But sometimes it gets a little bit complicated. What's the price of the wheat? Where should I go to sell it? I don't want to have to really do too much thinking. I want to play a game to relax, even if I'm like half asleep and I don't have to think. And that's where like Skater XL, American Truck Simulator can be great games. And arguably World of Warcraft for the few people that do like it. But yeah. All right. See some of you, maybe, tomorrow.